why did you decide to do a Christmas album?
Two legendary producer engineers, Elliot Shiner and Al Schmidt, were going to start a record label called Bop City or whatever it was way back when we did it in the early 2000s. And they said they wanted me to be the first artist and they wanted me to do a Christmas album in 1 week. Was I up for the task? And I went like, me? What about me makes you think of Santa Claus? You know what I mean? I go, come on, man. They go, well, no, we want you to do some weird versions of the songs that have never been done before. I go, what do you want me to jazz fusion Christmas? And they go, exactly. Okay. So I called Jeff Babco, legendary keyboard player and genius. And I go, I need your help, man. I mean, these melodies are like, you know, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. You know, they're all major scale, da, 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 da. You know what I mean? It's like those kind of happy, cheesy melodies that we've all grown to love and take into our spirit and lives every year. How do I go Herbie Hancock that out or revoice this McCoy Tyner or how can what would Jeff Beck play over this? You know what I mean? I started to go back to my favorite influences and go, I said, I'll do it if I can mess up the songs and turn it into a jam session. It has to be done live and we got to mess around with it. And could I do it in a week? Only with one person, Elliot Shiner, who's one of the greatest of all time. He did all the Steely Dan stuff and producer Bruce Hornsby's legendary first album, his breakout album. And, and we're dear friends. I love Elliot. I mean, he's been a big part of my life. And I think he's I can't say enough wonderful things about Elliot Shiner, man. Just put on Asia. I rest my case.
Yeah. So what did you have to do if you had all these songs that are, as you say, major key?
I had to call Jeff Babco and go, help me rearrange these songs. And then I wanted to do stuff. And then I figured, well, if we're going to do this, I ask every one of my famous guitar player buddies to come down and blow a solo or something, or come down and play on the session. Because the sessions, I played everything I did live on the session. We produced up a couple things, just like my new solo album. But, we just did it but the weird part was like doing it in June.
Yeah.
How do you get in the Christmas spirit in June? Greg Bissonette. God bless him. He played on the whole record. One of the greats of all time. And he came and he goes, Luke, he goes, let me make this place look like Christmas. The next day I come down and there's Santa Claus stuff and lights and everything in the control room. So we were playing Christmas songs with Christmas stuff all around the place in June when it's like 104 outside.
Right.
So it was a crowd. Everybody walk in and go, wow, this is weird.
The 12 Songs of Christmas podcast is available from Apple, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, and Pandora. Follow 12 Songs for new episodes weekly. You can also find us online at 12songsofchristmas.com and on Facebook at 12 Songs of Christmas as well.